break and get me something to eat. I hadn't eaten all day. We're going to go over a little bit of class right quick. And I'm going to tell you what I found. And y'all just follow up and let me know with it. Because now we got to go look at the investment side of it, the stock side of it. So if you want me to come back and deal with that, then hit my cash app. Let's see, my assistant is going to be able to come in here to see the chat. I don't see the chat yet, y'all, so maybe nobody's here yet. So I'll wait until somebody gets here so I can see it. I don't. Hey, Sunshine. Hi, Kyra. Kyra knows. I don't know how to. I guess what I'm trying to see. Let me see. Is my assistant free? Because I wanted to get. It was quite easy to find. You know what? Remember how I kept just saying a few minutes ago I mentioned Russia? And I mentioned it the last show too. I saw Russia had some involvement with this and looking at the airplane. That's what I just found in the title. ABC News is reporting they got some intel from somewhere to believe that Russia had some type of switch that it hit that plane in Kazakhstan on Christmas Day. I mean, I kept saying I saw Russia, I saw Israel, I saw some Asian countries, and I saw them having their hands in, I saw Israel, no Palestine, Iraq, Iran, Sudan, Somalia, Afghanistan. I've said that in the past. I've seen all of those being influenced by this. But remember just the show I just did, I mentioned Russia, and the show before that, I kept seeing Russia having some tie to this as well as connected to the U.S. Now the U.S. news is reporting they believe that Russia hit that plane with some type of switch, and that's why I don't know why the spirits kept telling me to tell y'all to watch the planes, watch the FAA, watch if it's any sudden shutdowns again, like there was a shutdown of the plane in the system that's outdated about a year ago, and how some of these airlines are going to be closing, and you want to study them to see the ones that are already unstable. I don't know why it's not letting me see. Okay. Russian anti-aircraft system may have struck the Azerbaijan plane. U.S. officials, wait a minute, am I wrong? Kremlin warns against speculation that Russia shot down Azerbaijan plane. No, I'm not. It said 38 of the 67 on board have died when the Embraer 190 crashed near the city of Akhtar, Kazakhstan. No, I'm not wrong. They're talking about the same plane. The date for this is December 26, 2024, 1:04 p.m. Reporting from NBC News. So no, that's the same plane. They're saying the Kremlin on Thursday warned against speculating what may have caused an Azerbaijan, if I'm saying that correctly, airline flight to crash, killing 38 of the 67 on board after aviation experts said evidence indicated that a Russian anti-missile battery may have brought down the passenger plane. But the Kremlin is saying, you better watch what you're saying, about us. But somebody clearly that inspected that plane said it was a Russian device. So we will see what comes of this, and we're going to watch this. And I looked it up. Remember how I was saying I wanted to know, were there any airlines that were using robots? But for some reason it came to my mind. I said, what Asian airlines? Japan Airlines. They're saying the headquarters is Shinagawa, KU Tokyo. President and Group CO Mitsuko Totori and JAL Information Technology, or it's in brackets, JAL Infotech Headquarters, Manatu-KU Tokyo. President and CEO Heidi Yuki Koyama will commence a demonstration experiment using the autonomous AI assistant robot called Timmy, TMI, as the JAL Sky Museum to launch the demonstration experiment. It says Asia leading the charge as airline and airports embraced customer-facing robots. This is October 22nd, 2024. So we have Japan Airlines, and it's showing there's another article here. So they have the robots. This is October 2018, Asia leading the charge as airlines and airports embrace custom-facing robots. So see, they have been working on these for a long time, but they actually have them at Japan Airlines. Y'all can look it up to see, am I wrong or am I misreading this? And they're saying new age Asia service robots meet the public. Okay, so which one is this? This is Asian robotic. This is in English. New age Asian service robots meet the public. $37 billion global sales, growing on an average 21% a year. You want to look at those airline companies. This is from 2019 through 2021. LG Airstar, new King Pose, N-ERA, and UBTEX Cruise are part of the vanguard of new age serving robots meeting the public. It's showing Asian people here in the airport engaging, but it looks like it has a bubble head or bobblehead. I'm sure they've updated them now to look more human. There's a lady with her little boy, and it has this computer screen in the front of it, and it has a face on it, but it doesn't have a full human looking face. You're engaging it and getting where you need to go, because this robot they have will be like a customer service rep and have all this information inside of it that a human would have. So it's 2024. I wonder how many more does an Asian airline have? And we see them now. It's creepy because they look so human. Okay, Korean. Welcome to Smart Korean. So I don't know the name. They said, what is a robot at the Korean airport? The Air Ride robot is a self-driving vehicle that transports customers who are elderly or have disabilities so to their correct boarding gate. So see, basically, it's going to be hard for a lot of people to say they don't want them, because they will provide for the needs of humans that other humans provide for. Like, some of these people can't walk far. They have disabilities. They're old. The airports are very big. You think they're going to turn this robot down? If the robot walks up and says, hey, do you need a ride? They said, what airport has robots? They said there's a robot at Tulsa International. See, a lot of these airports we wouldn't think are already a part of the technology. They already have them. They said there's currently a total of 6 security robots operating in the passenger terminals at Narita Airport. We remain committed to using advanced robotics to automate tasks and save labor. See, it's just like what a lot of the dock workers and port workers were picketing a couple of months ago and saying if they don't get what they want, they're going to resume. They don't get what they want from the president. They're going to resume in January because they want to get rid of AI. They want to get rid of robots. It's not going to happen. The people at the top that have created this AI and want to replace humans and want to stop giving humans money and want humans to be dependent in these little bitty computerized towns and houses shaped like no bigger than a matchbox, they're not going to get rid of this technology. They want to usher in the Terminator. And that's what's going to happen. They got them cooking in the airport, serving food, serving lunch and shit. One of the Delta sides, they said in 2000, November 18th, they said innovation in luncheon from robot guides to robot food delivery. November 18th, 2024, at a luncheon international airport in Seoul. I think that might be Seoul, is that Korea? Delta customers find the experience smoother thanks to some few futuristic helpers, robots. That's coming from Delta News Hub. The one place that I did find the robot check-in assistant, the Emirates, United Arab Emirates, has the world's first robot check-in assistant. This is was at the Aviation Festival, so you all want to check on that airline. It says Emirates are changing up the check-in process, moving it close to you to streamline the airport experience for the passenger. With the new city check-in and travel store, customers can now visit the store located at ICD Brookfield Place in DIFC, Dubai's busy finance hub. Here, passengers can drop their bags between 4 and 24 hours prior to the flight, facilitating a hassle-free trip to the airport. Rob Devereaux, CEO of ICD Brookfield, explained, the exciting new addition will bring the convenience of city check-in to the central business district, allowing Emirates passengers more time to go about their daily routine, spend productive time at work, and enjoy the wonderful lifestyle Dubai has to offer. Once at the conveniently located store, passengers can select their check-in method from three options: check-in agent, self-check-in kiosk, or world's first robot check-in assistant, Sarah. Sarah Emirates' innovative portable robotic check-in system will roam around the store to help store looking to help passengers, excuse me. The robot can match faces with scanned passports. You hear that? They got your passport, they don't put it in the robot. The robot has access to the system. Check passengers in, print boarding passes, offer the option to purchase extra items, and guide them to the luggage drop area. On top of this, Sarah's 2.5-meter LCD screen shows the latest destination content from Emirates and an interactive touch screen map. And they're showing a picture of Sarah. So you want to check that airline. That's on worldaviationfestival.com. I'll share it with you, or you can look it up and see what I'm saying. Ava Air introduces customer service robot at Songshan and Tao UN airports. Japan's biggest airline is building a robot army for the most high-tech Olympics yet. This was February 2020. All Nippon Airways, ANA. Never heard of them, so we need to find out about them. And how would you invest unless, I don't know if you could probably do these on your own or get a stockbroker or assistance since they're overseas international. But I'm sure a lot of you that know about stocks and investments and day trading, things like that, can tell me, because I'm new to this stuff. It's just the spirits are giving it to me, but I would have to study to see how this works, because I'm seeing now confirmation of what the spirit told me. I'm not crazy. I did hear what I thought I hear. A lot of these airlines, and I know I heard Asian Airlines, they're already in the technology. They created the technology. They're a big part of it. So it says All Nippon Airways, or ANA, Japan's largest airline, has been busy developing various travel-focused technologies to be used across the nation's airport. Whoa, okay. Kansai Airport's new autonomous security. That would be Japan. That's why I kept saying seeing Asian. Okay, so we want to get into that technology. Whether you're working inside of there or you have those types of skills or invest. I'm sure they have stocks, they have ways to invest. It looks like those are going to be around for the long haul with the technology, as well as some of them are in the United States. We have, as you can see, They mentioned some United States airports that already have the technology there, and they don't. They're going to implement it. I know Atlanta does because that's an international airport. Travel is being streamlined by innovative technologies from artificial intelligence to augmented reality. This is Indian Eagle. This is how robots and aviation can transform the way. So see, they're showing you this is a way shower. This is a Messiah. This is created. This is our God. This is AI, and it's going to make the life of the human easy as we get rid of the human, and they're going to get rid of human jobs. Meet the robots that may be coming to an airport near you. This was January 2020 with CNBC, and they're there. So look at the airlines. It says Air India, November 12th, 2023, is the world's first airline where a robot will answer you. This is the future of the aviation industry. You know what? I didn't believe it. I don't know if you're gonna believe it, but what else did I look up and what I found? I can believe it when I said which companies supply airplane fuel. I'm going to read some of what I found. Number one is Shell. A leader in the aviation fuel industry for over 100 years, Shell supplies fuels, lubricants, and fluids to airlines and private pilots. Shell has one of the largest refueling networks in the world, and their research facility in Houston creates new aviation fuels. Puma Energy. Puma Energy delivers aviation fuels to airfields, flying clubs, fixed base operations, and more. They supply fuel in cistern trucks. We need to know what that is. ISO containers, rail tank cars, which would go back to the trains that I was telling y'all they said, and even the track and tracking vessels. AEG Fuels. AEG Fuels dispatch and operations team has been coordinating missions worldwide since 1988. Titan Aviation Fuels. They've been around since 1975. Other companies that supply airplane fuel: ExxonMobil, Chevron Corporation, British Petroleum, Total Energies, Neste, Honeywell International, and Johnson Matthey. There was another I was surprised where I saw Amazon. Yes, in the top 10, you want to see who the top 10 is. The top 10 aviation fuel companies. One is called Gevo Inc. It deals with biofuels and renewable chemicals companies. You want to find out what those are. High Point Inc. Amazon Air. Amazon Air is a cargo airline that ships Amazon packages. Did you all know that? In 2020, Amazon airline gained around 6 million gallons of sustainable aircraft fuel offered by Shell Airlines and generated. So Jeff Bezos, who looks like a robot, goddamn it, with them black ass eyes, is one of the most richest men in the world or in the United States because his hand is in shit like this. Shell Aviation. Shell Aviation is number 4. Number 5 is World Energy. Number 6 is Neste. Number 7 is KLM Royal Dutch Airlines. 8 Honeywell International. 9 Johnson Matthey. 10 Chevron Loomis Global LLC, which is basically some of the ones that I read you. So basically, I'm giving you confirmation of what I just said. You all that know, thank you, Ayana Jones. That's right. Hit the like button and hit the catch up, make it clap. Yeah, I wasn't sure. When I saw that plane caught on fire, I felt like someone did it and I kept hearing Russia. And that's why I kept mentioning it. So these are the ones I wanted to confirm to you. I don't really want to go deeper in this unless that's what you want and you donate for it, because you all actually have me teaching for real. Y'all got me reading on here. I hope my reading skills are good enough and clear enough for you to understand. Because you see, I worked very hard not to have that southern drawl in there, that southern drip. Worked very well on the pronunciation of my words so that you could understand what I'm saying. Did anybody have a problem with my reading skills? God damn it. Is they above 5th grade? And did I read clearly enough to you without the goddamn country and southern accent so that you can understand so you can understand the words coming out of my mouth. I want to get your feedback on my reading since I'm doing this in public and I don't read and I read but I don't read in public, so I don't know what you think about my reading. So be honest with me in case you want me to read or to you in the future. I'll be glad to do it. I've eaten, so I have a lot of energy. I feel good. Okay, so so we'll have to get into other types of stories and reading books and things some nights, like I see other people have done on their YouTube pages, if you want me to read something or study, because I used to read to my followers. Oh, you're so sweet, Bridget. Thank you. Thank you. I used to read like Think and Grow Rich, 48 Laws of Power for you all that are interested, but I think it's only fair that you all donate to me if you want me to do that, because it's a lot of time and energy and it's been coming to me. I want to do it now for us. So we'll get in our groups and we'll do it and I'll read it to you and then we'll go over it. You love vampires too? Okay, which vampire book you want me to read? You donate the book, I'll read it. Because I like hard copies of. So we'll do fun stuff, and then on certain nights we'll read educational and metaphysical things and business things, because I need to brush up on it anyway, and it's fun to do that with someone who wants to do it with me, and we listen and we learn together. I've been thinking about it a lot lately. I just didn't bring it up to you, so I'm glad that I read and brought it up to you, and you all are like, yeah, we like that. We want you to read to us. We want certain books. So some of you like, I love vampires. I didn't know you like vampires too. You want the vampire books? We're gonna read the vampire. Which you like, Anne Rice, or which ones do you like? So I will know. Vampire popular. Yeah, but which one? They got so many now. I need to know which ones that you're liking. Oh, I love Nosferatu, but baby, I don't have any books. I don't know where to get the books. So if you can get the books and donate them to me, I'll read them. I don't know where they are. I don't know who writes in depth about the Nosferatu, but at the spiritual side we can find, because they really do exist, and they really do come and visit people. I talk to them. That are considered evil and demonic. Of vampires in Paris. Who wrote that? I never heard of it. But like I say, you give it to me. I don't mind. It'll be fun. It'll be interesting for us to do stuff like that. Plus, y'all help me, sharpen my mind and get well, because y'all got me thinking, you got me reading, you got me put thoughts together, and then we can go back and forth and share your thoughts, my thoughts, our views, and then I will tie in the real stuff I do know about it, because I'm going to tell you, even though you might think it's a joke, and you're reading, about vampires and Nosferatus, you need to have your candles lit, baby, because that stuff is real. And those entities will hear you speaking about them, and they like that you talk about them. Egypt just flooded again. Some part of Egypt flooded. And they'll come because they like, oh, she likes me. Oh, they're talking about me? Oh, really? I wish somebody would finally talk about me. And they'll come hang around. Lord, they saying somebody done escaped Mississippi prison on Christmas Eve. Uh, oh boy. Yeah, a lot of people are committing a lot of crimes right now, just straight snapping. Don't care either. Anyway, I am going to go now. I don't want to keep looking up and researching this stuff and reading it. You have to donate if you really want me to read this and give it to you. I know a lot of you know how to find it on your own, but some of you don't. And so, um, if you like us going over these things and then going to a different, oh, the Nosferatu flooded Egypt? Oh, I don't know. Uh, Now we have to look at the other side of it, the investment side, and which ones are very important, which I think if you all are, some of you all are already into stocks, so you can tell us as well as tell yourself. But for some reason, the spirits are telling me now, we need to start looking at this level of things and all the resources involved, because a lot of the resources we don't know that are involved in it. I don't know that was their home. I'm sure it wasn't. The whole Egypt was not their home. because those things are very dark, they're heavily occult, and I don't believe that everybody in the whether it is the higher, wealthier side of Egyptians or the lower side, they would not be engaging those things because they don't talk to everybody. They don't deal with everybody. Yep, that would make sense underground. But like I said, I don't have any way to read and verify it. Uh, did they ever catch one in Egypt? Like, where did you get it from that they lived there, or were they created there in a lab? What did they do? How did they live? See, this is my first time hearing it, so I'll just wait until you can fill me in. No, I'm not getting ready to look up nothing because just because it's written somewhere doesn't mean that it's true. That's why I asked you, did they mummify one? Did you see them dig up one? Because you're bringing this up. This is what you want to talk about. So why would you tell me to go look it up and come back and bring it to everybody and read it? And you're not offering me anything. You're not offering me a book. You're not offering me a donation. You're just telling me to do this. Come on, man, or whoever you are. Come on. I'm not. Don't treat me like I'm stupid. Anyway, I wanted to check in and give you that information so you'll have. Well, I don't know that Osiris was a vampire. And see, I don't go by what was said. I want actual facts on these kinds of things. If you don't have them, I'm not going to get here and repeat what's on Google. That nobody's verified. There's no documentation. There's no mummy. There's no DNA. There's no pictures of any of them being unearthed. No. Well, y'all go share it. Like I said, just because you find it on Google, I'm not repeating it. Anything about Egypt, anything about Nosferatu, and what was hypothesized, no. With that kind of stuff and that kind of science, I only deal with facts or I will not be dealing with it at all. Y'all can do it. I'm not getting in it. I'm not putting my reputation on the line behind some shit where there is no documented evidence from scientists, archaeologists. Mm-mm. You can do a show. I'm gonna let you do the show on that yourself. I'm gonna stay the fuck up out that. Cause I don't know nothing about it and I'm not gonna speak on nothing I don't fucking know. Anyway, I love you all. I'll talk to you soon.